Hello, good people of St. Martin, and welcome to the Integrity Chamber's video series, Integrity in Voting. I'm your host, Kevin James, and to shed some light on the subject matter, I have the honor of welcoming His Excellency, Governor Ajamu Baly. Governor Baly, it's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you for having me.
So the first question I'd like to ask you, why do you think voting is important?
Why is voting important? Well, you see, we live in a democratic society. And as such, the people then rule or govern the society they live in. Our democratic system is one of which that governing is done via representatives of the people. These representatives of the people are elected directly in the case of parliamentarians and indirectly in the case of ministers. As such, the people of our society they play a cardinal role in how and whom governs the society that we live in. As a result, the citizens have an enormous responsibility as well to themselves, but also to their fellow citizens in society, and not forgetting future citizens of our society.
Right.
With this in mind, that is the reason that it is so important to vote.
Thank you for that answer, Governor. The next question I wanted to ask you, what is the role of the governor in the election process?
The governor does not have a role in the execution of the election itself, but the governor does have a role before and after the elections.
Okay.
Before the elections, together with the Prime Minister, the governor signs a national decree that sets the date for election and dissolves Parliament. After the elections, the governor is responsible for the formation of a government. The governor appoints a formateur, and then the governor oversees this formation process. Once a coalition is formed, if one is needed, the candidate ministers then undergo a screening. This screening process is initiated by the formateur, who usually becomes the Prime Minister, under the guidance of the governor. Once the screening process is complete, the ministers can then be sworn in after they are then appointed. The parliamentarians are sworn in 3 months within the date of the signing of the national decree calling for the elections and dissolving Parliament. That is the role of the governor.
Okay, thank you for the information. Very valuable, and thank you for being here with us today, Governor Baly.
Thank you, it was my pleasure. All right.
And to the people of St. Martin, we do hope this conversation was beneficial to you, and thank you for supporting us on our mission to build integrity for future generations. Stay tuned for the next video in our series, Integrity in Voting.